So I've been seeing people talk a lot about how they lose stuff, like they life go downhill. It seems like their life go downhill after they decide to go in a different direction and stop doing the things of the world, stop entertaining what they used to entertain. I noticed a lot of people they get stuck there. I'll say it's like they get stuck in that spot. But I want you to understand that there's a turning point, there's a pivot that has to happen in your life, and we're gonna touch on that a little bit in this video. So get your notebook, get your pen, sit down somewhere, get your popcorn, and just listen. There's a pivot that has to happen. Like, you cannot pivot just a little bit and then stop there. No. When you finally decide that you want to go in a different direction, you want to do something different, you don't want that lifestyle no more, you're going to lose everything that you gained in the world. You're going to lose the stuff that the enemy blessed you with. Because the enemy blesses us too, y'all. We got to understand that. We got to remember that. The enemy can bless you too. So when you are in the world, there's going to be things that you gain in the world that you will lose when you decide to go in a different direction. When you decide to get serious about your life and start your spiritual journey, you know, getting closer to God, building your relationship with God and everything. When you start doing that, everything that you gain in the world is going to fade. People, things, everything that you gained in the world is going to fade. It's going to fade out. And it's going to be up to you to continue to pivot, to continue to shift. If not, you will get stuck right there in the middle. You will get stuck in that transitional phase, right? In that, it's like I said it before, going from surviving to thriving. You were in survival mode over here. You were doing everything you could to make the money that you were making. You were probably getting it illegally, I don't know, but you were doing things not the way that God intended for you to do it, right? So you were in survival mode. When you start to transition into thrive mode, in order to get there, it's like you got to keep going. You're going to have to start moving with purpose, with intention. You're going to have to start healing on purpose, doing like getting rid of your old ways, your old mindset, your old habits, disciplining yourself to do things differently, disciplining yourself to think differently, to operate differently, right? Just because you stopped doing the things of the world, that don't mean everything else is like you just about to enter into thrive mode. No, like you cannot get stuck in the middle right here. You can't get stuck in that spot. You gotta like keep shifting, keep changing, keep growing, keep healing, keep doing the work, keep getting the knowledge, keep being in the Word of God, keep doing the work on yourself in order to move to that place, in order to get to where you're trying to go. You won't get there if you just stop doing the work. You won't get there if you just, okay, I'm gonna just stop doing this and then think everything gonna just fall in your lap. Like, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You gotta keep, it's like you gotta keep putting in that work. So you're gonna have to keep showing up, keep disciplining yourself, keep doing the things that your future self would do. So you have to visualize yourself in a different situation. Visualize yourself in a different position than what you were in. What do you see yourself doing, right? Are you doing things with purpose? Everything that you do should be with purpose. It should be intentional. It should be like you doing things to help other people, because this is how you going to open up doors, and opportunities going to be opened up for you, is by serving people, like being a servant. Literally learning how to create products and services from your knowledge, the knowledge that you have, from the wisdom that you have, from the lessons that you've learned in life, the things that you have been through and you have overcame. Like, now you can teach somebody else. How are you going to teach somebody else, right? You're going to have to put yourself out there and start doing something more, because you will get stuck right there in the middle of that transitional period, that pivoting period. You will get stuck right there if you're not doing something to add value to the world. if you're not doing something to help somebody else. The key to freedom, the key to success is literally adding value. It's literally giving, like, not gatekeeping, teaching people what it is that you know. It's somebody out there that want to know what you know. It's somebody out there that can use the knowledge that you have, the resources that you have. Like, it's somebody out there that can use that, that can benefit from that, right? It could be 100 people, it can be 1,000 people, but it's gonna be up to you to figure out how to turn that thing into like a product, or start offering your services and helping somebody. What is it that you know how to do real good that you can do over and over again? I don't know why sorry to let you back out here when you come out here doing all that whining. Hold on, go in the house. But you're gonna have to figure out what it is that you know how to do real good, what it is that you can do and never get tired of, and do that thing. You have to do it over and over and over again, right? If you're working a job right now and you say, well, I'm working a full-time job and I can't do that, you can. Like, you got to stop making excuses. You got to see excuses as a barrier. Excuses are like, it's like a brick wall, and your blessings, your breakthrough, everything that you want is on the other side of that brick wall. But if you say you want to do something, you got to do it. You're going to have to discipline yourself to get up and do the thing every single day. And this is going to be something that look completely different from what you are used to. You used to starting and stopping. You used to giving up when things get hard. That's what you're used to. Giving up when you're not seeing results. That is what you're used to. So get unused to that. Start relearning, reparenting yourself, reprogramming your mind to believe something different. Start getting the knowledge that you need to educate yourself on what it is that you are dealing with, or what it is that you are going through, and also what it is that you are working towards. Let's say you trying to become a content creator. Start like sharing your life, or sharing content, making content and helping people. Let's say you want to do that, right? You're gonna have to just do the thing. Stop making excuses. Stop justifying why you can't start. Just do the thing. Literally just start. Everything do not have to be perfect before you start. Everything does not have to be all put together before you start, but you do have to start before you can have it together, before everything starts to come together, right? So I could talk about this all day. I want you to understand that you will get stuck after you have let go of the world and you have lost it all. It's not for you to just stay in that spot. No, you can gain it all back. You can gain it back plus more. God will restore you. But it's going to be up to you when it comes to what type of work you are doing. Did you just lose it all and then just accept your fate? Or did you lose it all and then you turn completely towards God and accepted His will for your life and start operating off of that? That's when everything starts to be restored. When you are out here being a servant, when you're out here offering, products and services, you are out here creating and adding value to the world. You just giving, right? You're not willing to just be a taker. You want to give, you want to help, you want to serve. And that's when everything is going to come all back to you, plus more. So if you got a story to tell your story. Telling your story will literally set you free, rather than holding it in and just letting it just sit inside of you and rot. Like, no, just let it out. Tell people, and be okay with the negative backhanded comments and opinions that come from the outside. Like, those are people that are stuck in their trauma and scared to share their story, ashamed to tell their story, which is why they end up stuck. They end up stuck too, because they never do nothing different. They end up in that middle spot. Yeah, you probably stopped doing the things of the world. Yeah, you probably, you know, cut people off. You probably left that narcissistic relationship. But then you got in this middle, this transitional area, this pivoting point, and you did not pivot. You did not transition. You did not do the work. You didn't put the work in to get to the other side. There's the other side. Don't get stuck in the middle, okay? You can't get stuck in the middle. Because if you get stuck in the middle, then there you go. You can be like, well, why my blessings ain't came? Well, why things ain't happening for me? Good things ain't happening for me. And I walked away from the world. It's because you stopped. You stopped. You let the outside pressure and noise get to you to hold you back. None of that stuff matters. What's in here is what matters. What God is leading you to do is what matters. That's another thing. God don't be I already be done gave you the next step. I already be done told you what to do. You just be holding yourself back with disobedience. Like, you already know the next step. You already know what to do next. God ain't gonna show you the whole staircase. He gonna show you the next step. You gonna see that you gonna get the instructions to the next step, and it's gonna be up to you to take action. You either take action or you let fear hold you back. You let them excuses hold you back and stop you from your blessings that's right on the other side of them excuses. I'm telling you, them excuses is like a brick wall. It'll stop you from moving forward. So you got to be willing to get up every single day, show up and do something differently. God wants to elevate you. Excuse me. He wants to elevate us. So elevation looks like doing something new often, right? You're not doing the same mundane task, the same thing every single day. No, God is always doing a new thing. Somebody put that in the comments. God is always doing a new thing. And so if you're leveling up, if you are elevating, if you're going to the next level, that means you're going to always be on something new. You're going to always have a new perspective. It's like your mind is going to be expanding on a daily basis. It's going to be getting bigger and bigger. And there will be less complaining, less excuses. It won't be as much laziness. Okay, you'll be able to breathe and think clearly. You won't be on edge all the time, because now you done disciplined yourself and put yourself on a routine to where you showing up and you doing this thing every single day, and you're not stopping. You're becoming unstoppable. You got to discipline yourself to the point to where you are unstoppable. Can't nothing stop you. Can't no negative opinion stop you. Can't nobody that's trying to bully you stop you and make you back down from your purpose, from your calling, from your assignment. Nobody can make you do that. The only person that can stop you is you. The only person that can hold you back is you. Nobody's coming to save you. You got to remember that. So if you feeling stuck, you got to understand it. Okay, nobody is coming to save me. I got to get up and do this. This is my responsibility. I am responsible for getting up and doing the work, putting in the work, healing from my trauma, reparenting myself, healing that little girl, that little boy within me, right? Going to do things that I love, that I truly enjoy, things that fulfill me. It's going to be up to you to do the work. Put it in the comments. I got to do the work. You got to do the work. And see, that's the work that nobody wants to do. That's that hard work that I'm referring to, is the work that a lot of people don't want to do. It's literally 1% of people that actually do the work on themselves and get to the other side. But a lot of people will say, well, I stopped doing this, I stopped smoking, I stopped drinking, I stopped masturbating, I stopped watching porn, I stopped doing all of this. Why my life ain't getting no better? Why it seemed like when I walked away from the narcissist, their life glowed up, and they got to they over there thriving, but my life is in shambles. You got to understand, when you're dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with a demon, and it'll be some destiny swapping going on. So that's why you have to take your energy back, take your power back for real, and operate in your authority that you have been given by the Most High. You got to operate in that. So if you don't walk in the authority that God has given you, that is placed on the inside of you, if you don't follow the leading of the Holy Spirit, you will get stuck right there. Your disobedience will cause delay. Disobedience causes delay. Put that in the comments, y'all. Disobedience causes delay. Okay? So understand that you are not stuck. It's a mindset thing, okay? It's all in your mind. You ain't stuck. You just need to follow that last instruction God gave you. Oh, I'm not hearing from God. Well, God gave you the last instruction already. You're the one operating in disobedience. But you will get stuck in that, at that pivoting point, that transitional point, if you don't continue to do the work, if you don't continue to do something different. You got to do something different in order to get different results in your life. If you still doing the same thing that you used to do, you're not going to get different results. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You're going to have to do something different in order to get those different results. Okay? So I just wanted to give y'all that message. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all that message. Like, don't get stuck there. That's not your end. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Literally, there is another side. There is a better side, right, than what you're experiencing. So follow the last instruction God gave you. Move in obedience. Continue to do the work. Continue to heal. Continue to forgive and love anyway, regardless of what somebody did to you. Let go of that mess, because a lot of times you'll get stuck because you're holding on to what somebody did to you. You're holding on to what somebody said to you. It's like you're holding on to that. You have not released it. So maybe it's something that you need to release. Maybe it's something that you need to let go of. Give it to God. Ask God to reveal it to you and show you what it is that you're missing. Show you what it is that you might be holding on to that you have not let go of fully. Okay? So, yeah, I just wanted to give y'all that little quick message. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna go back in the house because it's getting hot out here. It's like 1:15, but I'm gonna go back in the house. I wanted to give y'all that quick message. I love y'all so much. Okay? I love you so much. Don't get stuck, y'all. Don't get stuck. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a better side. I promise you there is. Peace, serenity, freedom, financial freedom. Okay? So, another thing I wanted to mention is, if you're stuck financially, learn a new skill set. Learn a new skill set. Okay? Learn how to do something that you can teach other people how to do. Okay? But yeah, y'all, I'm done with this message. If you have any, questions or comments you want to add, drop it in the comments and let me know how this video resonated with you, if it did. And if it did, also give it a thumbs up so it can get pushed out to more people, y'all. If you have not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button, turn your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. I'm always uploading the video every single day, okay? Every single day, so you don't miss out and you'll get the notifications whenever I do upload. All right, I got a free guide called Dear Woman, Healing from Silence. That'll be in the pinned comments below. I also created a healing audio series called Unbroken, and you can book a one-on-one sessions for ladies only. You can book a one-on-one session. All those links will be down in the pinned comments. All the other important links, you want to send something, you want to sow a seed, you want to visit my website, whatever you want to do, everything will be down in the description box below. Okay, so I love y'all, and I will be talking to y'all in the next video. Bye.